I'd like to start with a situation I put in the development channel. It's something we've been hearing reports of for a while. I have a couple confirmed cases. Apparently, one on session replay and then another one Sunday of users that are getting unexpectedly logged out and ending up at the welcome screen. I don't know where to start. Should we start looking at the front end? Should we start looking at the back end, the database? Anybody have any ideas where to start looking at this?
I'm going to say the front end because the back end wouldn't. What? Let me confirm with them. What would result a user getting thrown back into onboarding?
Is that a question for Ismail?
Yeah. I guess since he's here.
Yeah.
Because backend doesn't have like session something, right, Jerry?
What's that?
Backend doesn't have session things there, so which will kick it out.
Yeah, like we don't do any authorization on the back end.
Ismail, what do you think?
Let me see. So when the user first logs in, we do have a persistent state that basically saves the information of the user to let us know if they're logged in or not.
Okay.
So technically, if that gets lost or overridden somehow, some way, that could potentially lead into
Mhm.
the user
Okay.
putting on the
Hold
logout.
that, hold that thought for a sec. Is there a way? Is there a way for us to identify? I sent a screen recorded in development. I was looking at the breadcrumbs on it. It looked like there was a problem. I don't know how to interpret the problem, but my question is for you, Ismail or Jerry or Amit. Is there a way to identify? Like, is there a clear identifier, common thread?
So this one. What I see is different. Is that her app loaded? She got into the message lobby, and then she got kicked out.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting reports of. You using the app, and then it kicks you out.
Yeah, what would trigger? Yeah, I mean the back end wouldn't trigger that. The
But
only
can the
thing,
back end detect any additional instances of this?
no, not the back end because we don't have the tokenization, so that doesn't help.
Okay.
Um, the only thing I can imagine is they tried to hit a Firebase endpoint, and Firebase said that they weren't authenticated.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think of is that Firebase might have thrown something out that the user has to get logged out. Now, for
And
these cases, could we determine are they all Android or are they
No,
mixed?
no, they're mixed.
Okay.
Tori, Hannah has a iPhone, right? Yeah. Tori's friends on an iPhone. The session replay I watched was an Android.
Okay. Do you have her friend's session replay
No, but I can get it.
just to see if we see similar anything matching?
Yeah. Let me get her last name.
Mm. Yeah, because what
uh,
Tori, you text me her name.
Jerry, if
Yeah.
you will go and check the trace, no, there is a error, cache update error in the session replay.
Cache update error. I saw that. I was wondering if that is the.
that but that
Let's
happened at
let's. Ismail.
25 seconds.
Mhm.
That was way after they got kicked back to the home screen. They got
And
kicked into onboarding right
there
when
is
they.
one more error. Mark all alert as read on close error.
But this is still after they got.
Well, let's look at all the errors while we're here. Okay, Ismail, could you share your screen and let's bring Amin up to speed on this. I want this to be a top priority. Let's take a
Yeah.
look at the session replays and the errors. So, Amin, I sent some messages into development. I know I sent you some as well, but I want the top priority for now to be determining why some users are being forcibly logged out. I've, I'm pretty sure I caught one on a session replay, and I know Tori's friend had it happen on Sunday. Ismail, how are you doing there? Are you able to participate in this?
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me see. Let me just save my code here. I was in the middle of something.
I mean,
1 second.
Ismail had a theory of how it could happen. Do you have any ideas why it might?
I'm looking into it right now. One second. Let me see.
Okay. So Ismail, what was your theory that you were sharing?
I was thinking that well, we have a persistent state, obviously, that stores if the user is logged in or not. And if that determines if the user is not logged in, it will basically start them at the onboarding screen.
Okay, that makes sense. Um, I mean, what do you think?
Like from this session replay, there's like a cache error. It
Yeah,
seems like
I was saying that too.
yeah, there was like a cache error, and maybe that corrupted the whole cache.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's why the user was taken back to the onboarding. And the cache error says something. This first time I'm seeing it, it says store reset while query was in flight. So
Oh,
we were doing some query, and it was like a store reset, which is where the cache is. Like the cache was trying to be reset, but I don't know. This is the first time I'm seeing this error, cache error. So
hmm. Well, yeah. Can we search Sentry for that error? I think you were doing that yesterday. Something similar. Can you
yeah,
find?
yeah. Let me see if we can find the users of this.
Okay. Actually, Ismail, let's let Amin share his screen. I mean, can you share? I want to see what you're looking at. Like you, the same thing you're
Mhm.
doing yesterday with
Yeah,
uh, the full view. Jerry, I just sent you the information for that user, and it was Sunday, and I can tell you roughly the time because there's that screenshot. It was
Oh, you still haven't found the replay yet?
no. I want to stay here. If you want, can you get it?
Yeah. Okay.
Let me find out the exact time.
Oh yeah. The replays are black.
Yeah, that's true. But the breadcrumbs won't be right.
Breadcrumbs will be fine. Oh, I think I found what happened here. I'm looking. I'm trying to figure it out. I see 2 days ago. I don't have anything from when did it happen,
Yeah,
John?
it was 2 days ago. It would have been 4 p.m. Pacific.
4 p.m. Pacific. Okay. What's this then? Yeah. Okay, I think I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's her network was down. I like she I see all of our network calls failing,
Okay.
like all network status 0.
Okay.
So this kind of falls in line with that other person that we last dealt with, that they just weren't able to access any of the servers, and then the app kicked them out. Which I
Um,
don't I understand. I don't know why.
they're in Italy. I don't know if anybody realized that.
No, I
Yeah,
knew that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make any difference?
I mean, I don't know if that Jerry, if that had any effect in terms of was her network down, or could she just not talk to our servers because she's in
Well,
another country?
the one on Sunday, that was a user in Oregon. And then the one I watched the session replay for, I don't know what day that was, but yeah, that user's in Italy. It was his fourth session. It's not like, and this other girl, Hannah, she's used the app many times. It's not like it.
I mean, and they're on Wi-Fi, so that should be more stable.
Right. I think we have something, some type of defect built in somewhere. Like, no matter what, user shouldn't get logged out. Why get logged out?
that's what I'm confused about, because I know we have the offline screen, but what network issue is causing them to get logged out and not just say you're offline?
Right. Yeah, I mean, a crash is not great, but it's better than being logged out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we log out users unexpectedly, we can expect to start losing people forever. They're not, if they're already on the fence about the app and haven't really fallen in love yet, they're not going to come back.
Mhm.
So that's why I want to make this very high priority.
So from the logs here,
Mhm.
you see this like purged cache storage. At this time, the cache was like purged, deleted all. But like, there's nothing here before that says what caused the cache to be purged. Um, that's what I'm trying to like. And where we clear the cache only on buttons, so I'm trying to see if that function got triggered somehow
Okay.
through side effects or something that we not controlling.
If we did trigger it, is it a guarantee to log you out?
Yeah, because you're clearing the cache, like you deleting your session, you deleting everything from source.
But
But I mean, is I mean the session is not stored. Oh, well, you mean
Oh,
after we?
The,
Mm,
the current user logged in is being stored to the Apollo cache.
correct. But what about if they restart the app? Would they then? Because we
No, like it's persisted like so Apollo cache, you can persist it to memory or to storage. When it all of the other stuff we do, it's like it's in the memory, but like
correct.
the current user, it's
Mhm.
persisted to the storage
Oh, I see. I see. So we have it persisted in a poll
with
cache itself
Apollo
is
cache.
persisted in
Yeah,
memory. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Okay, and that gets cleared, so that means she's always going to be logged
yeah,
out now unless they
and you can
relog
see here in the log this says purge cache storage. So something triggered this. What is it?
I'd like to find out what that is, but I'd also
Well,
like.
I think we can know very easily what that, or not very easily,
Mhm.
but we can narrow it down because they obviously just opened their phone, so we can go from we can we can look at all the APIs that get called when you open your phone until you land to lobby, and it's probably going to be one of those.
Yeah. You mean query did call purge story?
No,
Storage?
so like something obviously was trying to get pushed to cache or something like that, and it broke it.
Yeah, that's
So that something probably came from an API call, which we can narrow down those API calls because she didn't do anything. She just logged in the app. So there's like, let's say five maybe or six API calls that get called as soon as you log in. And we can see maybe we can look at the returns of those API calls and determine if any of them could potentially break the cache.
Yeah, could be. So here are the queries or the calls to our API before the logout. Like, unfortunately, we can see here what's the request
You would
and
have to go through the trace to do it. But what
well,
would initiate a cache purge?
the cache pairs. Like you can see here, it's like a function. We calling it this clear cache. It's only being called here, like
This seems. Do we need this? Why do we have
for the
this?
logout. Like we need to clear the cache for the
For the
logout.
log out that we don't even want people using, and we only have it there because some law was passed, and here and in Europe, like Zenly used a similar approach to their app, and they never had. You couldn't even log out. There was no such thing as log out. There was no log out. I don't even like the log out. I hate the log out because no one wants to go back through onboarding. We only put it there. Well, there was two reasons. We put it there for development, so it'd be easier for us to develop and create improvements to onboarding and everything. But then the other reason was just we're like legally supposed to have it, but I'd really like it to be very rare and not like too it should be very difficult, especially because
Um,
we have unintended consequences here.
Also, maybe a wild idea when we log out, maybe instead of clearing the cache, well, I don't know how much work this will take, but you know how kind of in Facebook app, if you log out, they save your profile and you can like log into a different profile or so on. So
Mhm.
maybe instead of clearing the cache, we start them at the home screen, but their profile is safe. So if they click on it, they just go back instead of having to re-onboard.
Hmm.
I like that.
Well, but yeah, this is good. That's a good user experience, but it's not fixing the issue.
It won't.
The user will be back to his profile. Will need to tab. It will be like, wait, what just happened?
I've
Like,
had some apps do that sometimes where they kick me out to their home screen, but it was like, continuous Jerry. And then I tap it and one tap.
not if you're like inactive, like not if you're using the app every day, for
Mm.
example,
Mhm.
you won't see that screen.
But
Yeah, like
I guess I mean we also have to know like what you're saying is also correct. It doesn't solve the problem. It's just if it does happen again, this would be a better user experience. But
yeah,
also have to know did that clear cache get called? Like
that's
so
what I'm
here's
trying to see. Because that clear cache, it's like only on buttons, on logout event button. So I'm trying to see either whether like this clear cache that it's being called, or I have another thing. It's in here. So you see this persistent restore.
Mhm.
It's like on the top level. So it's the first thing that happens when you open the app. So
Mhm.
maybe it is restored, it failed.
Mm.
So like,
Yes.
when the persister wanted to restore, it did not restore anything, and it fall back to delete the cache. So that's what I'm highly suspecting, because clearing the cache or having the logout is not an issue. Yeah, we can debate whether we want that experience or another experience, but like it's not what's caused the app to go to the onboarding. It's like the storage it's the cache that it's persisted when it was about to be restored, it failed.
Mm. And we have to restore it every time
Yeah,
someone opens it from the background or from the fully closed or
fully closed.
fully closed. Okay.
So we know like which, because like when you close the app, everything goes only what's persisted in the storage of the device. In this case, we persist like your session, so we can keep track of it. So you don't have to go through onboarding every time. But this time, it seems here got restored. I mean, not restored. I mean, it could be restored like partially, because here is it. The user saw the lobby first,
Yeah. Hit the home button.
Yeah.
You hit the home button and yeah, it went to welcome screen.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, they probably saw the law because the cache wasn't cleared yet at the beginning, so it just worked as it would. And as soon as it got
No,
cleared,
no, like the cache that's read from the storage where we save the current user. Because like
yeah,
if it
yeah.
was
So what I'm saying,
Mhm.
like when they first open the app, it's not gonna be cleared yet. Still
Yeah.
gonna be there, and then something happened that, or like some code ran that
Mm-hmm.
cleared it. Because even
Yeah.
even if you add bad data to the cache, it won't clear it. I'm assuming unless
Yeah.
you
It won't clear
call that clear
everything.
function.
Yeah.
So also I see something interesting. I don't know what build he's on, but there's no um, groups at the top of his lobby.
Maybe it's still it's yeah. Before we did the skeleton, maybe the group's still
Maybe.
yeah still loading.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so things are loading here, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe when you hit the home button while things are loading.
Maybe. Oh, maybe it is.
Hmm.
It says like it could be like
Hmm.
is this like a regular user uses the app a lot? Oh wait,
No. Well,
yeah. We don't
one.
persist a lot of things. We just persist the
Well,
current user.
let's make sure we don't. I've been complaining for a long time that the app restarts itself often, m- even just like while I'm using it background and bring it back and stuff. And maybe we're persisting more than we should be.
No, for Apollo Cache, we only persist the current user, which is like it's not a 1 MB. We just like persist phone number, name,
How can we,
image.
how can we check that?
Yeah, yeah, we can check that. I can log what we're persisting. I know what we are persisting
Huh?
because that's the only thing that we persist for
Are you
Apollo
sure though?
Cache.
Because Ismail's worked on a lot of caching of messages and stuff.
Those are not persisted to the storage.
Are you sure? Is that right, Ismail?
Yeah, those are they obviously get cleared between session and session. Persistent means they stay throughout sessions.
Yeah. And you're 100% positive that it's not persisting?
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Like when was the first time we see this? When were the first occurrences of
I mean,
this?
I've seen it twice since Sunday. So I feel like I would have been hearing a lot more complaints about it.
Twice. So here's the thing. Some of the stuff I did was persistent, especially related to the failed message stuff.
You did persist it with Apollo Cache.
It's not with the whole cache. It's with the atom.
Okay, so yeah,
So it's
so
different.
it's like Apollo Cache it has a limit of 1 MB. If you persist it with something else, that's different.
Right. I just making
Yeah.
sure.
So like if you just and to persist with Apollo Cache, it's tricky and we don't use it. Like we use it only for the current store,
Okay.
for the current user.
And you didn't do that, Ismail? You didn't persist anything with Apollo Cache? Ismail?
Sorry, what was that?
You didn't persist anything with Apollo Cache?
No, no, not Apollo cache.
Okay. Okay. So something else then. I mean, what else is
Yeah, like so we're using this library that persists the cache, Apollo Cache.
yeah.
Maybe that's yeah. I'll go through the issues, source code, see what's there, what might trigger the purge, that this automatic purge, maybe something that we don't know.
Okay. I hate the idea of it being so easy to like it should be almost impossible to kick somebody out of the app like that. Everything hinges on this working right. What could go wrong? I mean, that's
Can we see if this has happened before? So I'm not the most knowledgeable in Sentry, but is there a way to see if this exact error?
yeah. It's. I mean, can you help us see that?
I tried too, but I couldn't. It's only a log here. It's not like an error, so it's gonna be in central error. So I'm not sure if I did a search like this, I'm gonna see something. Let's see if we see. No, it's only a log, and I'm not sure if we can search logs. Yeah, mm, I don't think we can. You can only search one by one, like issue by issue.
There's probably other ways. I mean, the user ends up in onboarding, so that's a tell. You know, if the user is an existing user is it in onboarding. I don't know if there's a log for that.
I mean, there's a lot, but like how to search for it with Sentry. Like
Right.
Sentry, if you're gonna search for issues, is you're gonna tell you you're gonna search by title.
Yeah.
Like if it's in the title of the issue or the description or some
Okay.
tags, but
And there
like
was no description.
yeah, like this is not an error to be listed here to search for. This was a log inside session replay.
Okay.
So yeah, like I don't see how we can search specifically for this. Maybe
Okay.
we can find other other
Well, we have
things.
two. Jerry, will you share the other one? Do you have that session replay?
Oh, yeah. Um, is this the one? Yeah. This one looks different. I don't see anything about.
If you will check the logs now, Jerry, it's saying that Apollo error variable requesting user key of null type int must not be null.
I still don't think that is fully related because all this happens after they go to the home screen.
Just I'm giving you a clue, might be.
Mhm. Okay, I posted the 2 session replays. This one I think is different though.
Let's take a look at that one as well.
I posted them in development.
Okay. You found two different ones?
Well, it's from the same person. I don't.
Oh,
They're back to back, and I see like her phone is not connecting with our back end here.
okay.
Wait. Oh, this person in Rome. Okay, I got a hit. Um, there's a log in Amplitude saying log out button pressed.
Oh, for this user?
Yeah, well, for the one we're looking at 65744.
Let's look at that seems unlikely because of where he is.
It,
6, 7.
I know it. I'm just going by in
Yeah.
Amplitude. It literally says home button. I mean, it says edit profile screen viewed at 21 seconds, and then 10 seconds later it says log out button pressed. 3 dot menu.
And like, can you match like the timing? Because like there you see here from
Log out button pressed was at 44:32.
this is my time. It is or
Where-
this is
where- Go down.
44. It's right there. Yeah. Go down three. Right. One more. I'll go up. Right there. Up one. Up
Mhm.
one more.
Mhm.
Yeah. That one right there.
Yeah.
That's be right on the mark.
44:32 is where I see log out button pressed.
So
Report to
yeah.
report location in background false. Don't know what that means.
But you see at 34, if we log purge cache storage.
Yeah, so this is seconds. So
Mhm.
after 2 seconds, she pressed.
Well, It would have been 2 seconds before that.
Yeah,
Suppose,
yeah. So
but if
she
you watch,
pressed, and 2 seconds after we got this event, meaning she did press.
let's watch the replay. Um, because why is it so long? Like it does. It's if you log out, you're done, right? Like there's no way. Look, they press the home button and they're logged out. There's no way. You can see right there. They press the home button.
Yeah. Also, like,
Let it play longer. I want to see the behavior after,
oh,
because if I'm a user wanting to log out, I'm probably not going to stick around. Why did the session replay continue? See here, they're like, wait, what the hell just happened? They hit the welcome button. They didn't mean to log out. You can see they wouldn't. If you want to log out, you're not going to log back in.
hmm.
Oh look, the welcome button didn't work either. Now they're tapping all over the place.
So,
See?
I
This is,
mean,
yeah,
what
but sorry,
triggers
this is not a user who intended to log out.
what triggers the logout button pressed? Is it a logout function or is it the UI that triggers the
It's UI, like on press event on a logout label on that home drawer menu.
yeah, 'cause that's where I see this from. So
So I mean, how can pressing the home button make someone log out? That's what just happened.
No, that home button does not do a logout.
It
So
can, it seems like it can.
yeah, it's just like I it, like the logout did not happen through a user
Yeah.
event,
Well,
but
yeah,
more of
they
a
didn't
side
go to the.
effect.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like it did not happen through a user event. Like it's not like user press on something, but it's more like on a side effect. It's like something triggered something that it should not,
Yeah, and the purge
and
happened.
yeah, and press the stores. It's not like where like
I got,
having the
yeah,
logout.
you didn't code it to log
Yeah,
someone out
it's
when you hit
it's,
the home
it's
button.
impossible. Yeah, and even though like that logout code, it's like one different file from that
No,
home
okay,
button.
so, but there is definitely a clue. If Jerry is reporting, amplitude is saying the log out button was tapped. That's a huge clue.
Mm-hmm.
How did
So
the log out button essentially, like, be reported as tapped?
Do we have the time?
Yes, it's two
we
seconds before the.
yeah
3 seconds before this happened.
2 seconds before it says purge cache.
Okay, then the logout does take a few seconds to work. It's not instant.
yeah, and what I was gonna say.
Report location and background fault. Is that it? Right? Is that the problem? Where
Like we have this everywhere in the logs to know
yeah.
whether we're reporting. It has nothing to do with all.
Okay. Okay.
Um. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, like, remember you said that we were doing like some session replays. There was some user filling the birthday and the birth year was not filled,
Yeah.
and it was like smoothly connected.
I
It's
saw
like
that. Yeah, I saw that a couple more times. Different people.
so that's impossible to happen, I guess, right?
I
We
thought it was.
verify, yeah, we verify that all the three inputs are filled, and my theory is like just essentially draw frames there, and also like the other user where the contacts are imported, but we didn't saw
Sure.
the
Yeah, we know that happens. What does that have to do with this?
maybe like when like user here pressed the home
Well,
button.
but one thing that is different with
Yeah.
what you're describing is that there will be very idle time visually here. We won't see anything, but here we
Hmm.
see the press. Like, so that's different. I know what you're saying. But that's every time what you described, there's nothing happening. This session replay, it's home button press, welcome screen.
Hmm.
So I don't think that's the case. I don't think we missed any frames. Unless there was a slight lag, like, but even then,
But wait, what if she's pressed the logout button? She went to messages because it wasn't instant, and then she went back to home, and then it triggered for her.
It's possible. They never seemed to leave the lobby until basically the crash, the welcome screen.
Correct. I mean, if Amplitude detected a log out button, and does that press? Is that on a physical press that the Amplitude like,
That's
or
a
is
great.
it on a function call?
That's a great question. Is that probably a question for Wells?
Like
Well,
like what I'm trying to say is
yeah,
is it possible for that to
yeah,
trigger
miss
anywhere without the user actually pressing on the button?
right, which would be a misreporting of it. Yeah. So Wells, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
The question is, the event in Amplitude for pressing the logout button, does it occur when the button is pressed, or is it based on an event? How did you describe it, Ismail?
Basically, is it possible to be triggered outside a button press? Like, is that even an option, or is that codedly impossible?
If you look to my screen, Ismail, like I
Yeah.
did, so this is the event for the
Mm-hmm.
logout press. I did
Mhm.
a search, and it's like it's inside the logout uh, event press, like this logout event press.
And that function is not called anywhere else except on the button press.
Yeah, if we do a search here, like here on press for the logout.
That's the only instance of it. Yeah. So that means she had to click on that button. There's no way around it.
Why don't why do we just log them out immediately? First of all, why don't we need to verify they do this? Anytime they click the log out button, we should have a modal like something that says, "Are you
Yeah,
sure you want to log out?" Because
right.
there's like
Yeah.
no tolerance on it. You click log out, and because she could have been trying to click help.
True. Good point.
Let me see. Let me try to click the log out right now. I'm gonna try to click the log out.
It just does.
There, I clicked it. I went to home. So when you click it, it hides the menu. For a second, I was able to go to home. I get the I get the like for some people it might take longer depending on their phone.
Hmm.
Um, I know it could take a while potentially, and then I'm getting a bunch of GraphQL errors. One of them mark all alerts because I tried to go back home and to update it, so it's saying that it failed. Um, Let me see this one right here. Give me a second. Cache update error, the exact same one she got. Let me try to paste the link. Store restore was in flight. Yeah, so I got pretty much a similar error as she did. And what I did was after I clicked log out, I tried to do something else.
Okay.
Um, the session replay can go back, huh? Like a few seconds before. Like, why is it not capturing, or is it because of the error? Like, can we see a longer version of the session replay? Is that an option?
Yeah, it's got a
You
lot.
can,
It's 2 minutes.
yeah, like if you want to see other session replaced by this user, just go to the tags, click on the user key,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially will bring the whole session replaced by this user. There's four. So
Okay, so what was the one that they? What
I
time
mean,
did that one
yeah,
happen?
I'll also send you the link, and because I don't know what you're trying to achieve. So here's the link, and
No,
there's
what I'm
like
trying to say is, can we look a little like so like the
yeah,
session replay?
you had to go one by one and see. That's what I was
But
like.
but you watch the last one though. There's enough information in the last one. Not
This
that's
one, this is what we're watching. The one with the 7 minutes, right?
is that the one that
TF. Let me see.
I thought I thought it was the very last one. That
I
one.
don't know which one we're watching, but let me open it and see. But yeah,
Because I'm
just
seeing
the one.
very similar errors when I logged out to the one that we're seeing in Sentry on my log on my local. They're
Yeah,
like almost identical.
is it the
This is the
I'm not sure.
original. This is the original on board. I think it's
This
the
is
very
one.
last one, and he never comes back. The very last one, that one right there. I don't think the user intended to log out. Maybe they did somehow make it to the hamburger menu without us seeing it. But here it is.
Like he's using the app normally.
Oh, this is a different one. So maybe he did
It's the
come back.
same user.
So we logged back in.
I need to see the time. Let me see.
If you
21.
hover over where it says 2 days ago, it also shows you the time.
Oh yeah, true. 6 and 22.
They're in order in the lobby that you were just in, like the four.
Uh, no, like he did not go back. This is happened first. He was using the app,
Okay.
then it got kicked out. Um, so yeah, here's
Where did you get kicked out?
here, like this
Right
session.
there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, but how many
Well,
minutes?
those well, let's not get confused by this. This is just to answer Ismail that
Yeah.
if you want to see other session plays by this user, this is how you do it. Like you go to the tags and
And you
press on
just click
here.
on that, it'll bring up all the session replays.
Yeah, if
But
you want to continue. So here's another thing that I found in the source code of the library we're using that persist the cache. So there's this function. This is the log info. I did like a search for the log we have. It's here. The purge cache source it's called. It's inside this function. I did a search for this function. This function it's being called inside the persist. So that's my first theory. The library was trying to do something, it failed, and it purged the cache. Like it's like a fatal fail where there is no going back, and the maintainer of this library was like, oh yeah, in this case we'll just purge the cache and that's fine. So, and that's based on some conditions. The max size, it should not be null. And it is like, I think the max size is not null, but like the one that's interesting in those condition, it's the incoming data. If the length of it it's bigger than the max size, then it's decides to purge the cache. And yeah, it's like what happened. It's user when a user press the home button, we did query, like we do call for the query, the user info query, that's the one that gets persisted.
why did
So,
Amplitude think the log out button was tapped?
yeah, that's one interesting.
I think that we didn't 100% um, confirm
Mhm.
from a button press. I know it looked like it at that first glance, but how do we know it also can't report based on this event happening?
Can you repeat the question?
Well, Ismail's question was, how can Amplitude possibly register a logout? Can it register it any way other than tapping logout? And
Yeah, yeah, we confirmed that it's like it's only by tapping.
but that's impossible then.
Yeah.
I don't think that's confirmed. I think what you looked at was evidence that that's the way, but I have a feeling whatever happened here with this purging also tricks Amplitude into saying the user logged out because the user did log out.
But the thing is, they're not like cache clear and log out and the amplitude log out. They're not connected. So what that
But
means, if you clear the cache, that doesn't trigger the amplitude uh log out
are we sure? Because
report.
it did log out, right? So technically,
So clearing the cache does log you out, but they're not connected. Like it's not called within that clear cache function. That means you can, if I want to, I can call a I can create another function right now, call the clear cache, and not have amplitude report it. You know what I mean? Like they're not connected. I think that the button was clicked uh, because if it reported from the code, at least from what I can tell, the button was clicked. Like there's no way around it.
unless
Uh,
we're missing something, unless
mm,
there's a way that it,
well, what time was that? Like, does the time align with like when did the
That's
user click the
that's what I'm
button?
trying to see. Like here, I'm not sure if this is my time or because here it says oh this PDT.
Pacific time.
Yeah. So here it says September
So
20.
this is amplitude, right? It
Yeah,
says at 11:44. Okay.
that's the logout button. Here's like if we go by the seconds and minutes, 44:22 and
Okay.
44 you should, yeah, you can see here it's 44:30.
34 seconds.
Yeah.
Let me see the
Wait, so they're in the same minute?
No, it's yeah, the same minute, but in differences of second, 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Okay, that makes sense then. Like everything is checking out that the user clicked the logout button.
Yeah, like
leave it. Go back up for a second. Leave it right here for a second.
hmm
How come? No, something's wrong. The welcome button is pressed. Oh wait, it's going top. It's going from bottom up. Okay, sorry. So I was reading it.
wait,
Wrong.
wait. Yeah, if it's the welcome
That's because
button
they're already.
pressed
Yeah.
and
So
log out.
prior. Yeah, below is prior. Okay, so below it, go down one. Edit profile screen viewed. I
Is that what we
hamburger menu.
is that for the hamburger menu? Can we
Yeah,
check that? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah. It is for the hamburger
it is.
menu.
So
Even the
that means
wheel
they
spin, that wheel spin did not show up in session replay. So we may have missed a whole bunch of stuff in session replay.
Oh no, this is the order. The order goes from bottom to this
Yeah, I know.
from.
I'm just saying you don't see a wheel spin on the session replay.
Oh yeah, it's not.
wait, the session replay. Okay, it looks like it's starting on a screen load, which is weird. Also, why is it starting on a splash screen?
Also, like I think because the user was backgrounded the app. Because the first thing here it says is critical update. The first log, if the user just opened the app, it's not is critical update. It's gonna be um it's like something called main something. It's like in a JSON. Like I can show you how it is if you just open the app. Is
Well,
critical update. It's
okay. I
the
mean
app was in the background and the user just opened it.
mm,
Um,
what if they clicked logged out and closed the whole app? Because like okay, here's the thing. Let's say they okay, so they obviously clicked log out. If they clicked log out on background of the app, it would still log them out, I would assume. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, and maybe if they click log out, then close the app right away before it does anything.
and
I
you
don't.
try to open the app again.
Yeah, maybe because back clicking log out and backgrounding it, I'm pretty sure it gives it enough time to trigger it. The only thing is, if you here, let me try it on my physical phone since
Also, like this,
on my simulator it could be a little quicker.
this doesn't make sense. Like this events here it doesn't make sense. So he says
Mm,
like here, like if you press on the three dot logout button pressed, then you press on the welcome button. How?
Honestly, the logout was pretty instant for me right now. I did it, it was pretty instant.
Yeah, but I mean, it shows logout button pressed and then welcome screen viewed and welcome button pressed. So it
But
logged out in
if you
seconds.
press on the welcome, if you press on the logout, you're gonna be taken to the onboarding. Oh, the
Correct.
welcome. Oh yeah,
Right.
I got confused with the home button. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
the splash screen. The not splash,
Oh,
but
yeah, the onboarding. Yeah. I got confused with home.
so this user was on the home profile spinning the wheel, which we don't see in session replay, according to amplitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jerry makes a very good point. No matter what we determine here, Ismail, I'd like you to work on this today. But if someone taps logout, there definitely needs to be a second confirmation modal.
Mm,
Can you do that for us as top
yeah.
priority? Okay. So, I mean, are we kind of
Do you want to fix
concluding?
my design for that or sorry?
No, just use like the native modal
Okay.
and just be like, "Are you sure you want to log out?" And then be like, "Cancel," and okay, or cancel yes or something, or cancel log out would actually be
Okay.
best. um. So I mean, based on this, are you thinking they intentionally hit the logout button?
I mean, from the event, yeah, and this event
Yeah.
is only like logged.
But I think we still have. I think you still have a. You've discovered a problem because the other girl, Hannah, she did not. We can talk to her anytime. She did not hit the logout button. And I put her text message conversation with Tori in the
Mm-hmm.
chat. But she said the app has never logged me out before. and we can look at her session replay. Jerry sent it to
Yeah.
you in development. I do want to I maybe this particular one didn't catch the problem, but I think this other one does.
Which one of those? Let me go on.
Yeah, which one, Jerry? Top or bottom?
Or are the same?
They're the same.
Okay.
Oh,
Same user,
Oh
just
yeah, there's no.
but she's on iPhone, so it's all like
yeah.
goofy.
Let me see.
But you can tell at the top, like she's in the chat stack right
Yeah.
now. Like it'll say onboarding.
But what you'll see is now this user has nothing but network errors. So if you
Yeah,
look,
it has a lot of network errors. Yeah, and the hair is no, not this one.
Well, I was able to reproduce that. Again, if you click the logout button, the time before it logs out, and if you try to do anything else, it gives you those errors.
Mm.
So that's where those come from. But it is like the thing is, I don't know. I get different response times to this logout. Like right now, I did it on my physical phone, it was instant. I did it on my simulator, it was instant. But I do remember in the past clicking it and taking a few seconds for it to register.
I think I've seen that before too. Or it takes a
Yeah,
couple seconds.
yeah. So during those couple seconds,
You could navigate a little bit, sure.
you would get those errors that you're seeing, network errors, because you don't have a user key to pass to the APIs.
Yeah. Now, so the same would be true if you were inadvertently logged out and you didn't know it. You might be trying to navigate and still getting these errors. So it doesn't
Well,
necessarily mean
yes, but
and
yes,
maybe
but
maybe
does
didn't deliberately log out.
is that true though? Can we like, are we sure of that?
Well, let's find out on this one in amplitude. Let's make
Yeah,
sure.
this one it has this event, the logout button pressed, the same time the this log in here. Like
Something's wrong. I want to double check
yeah.
with
Are you sure like this user did not press the logout button?
I'm gonna make sure for sure. Tori,
Because like
well,
from what it seems like like the app was broken for her. Like no network, like no API call was happening for her. Maybe she thought something wrong with the app. She did a logout button.
Wait, did the no network happen before she logged out or after?
No, after like everything, like
Can,
from the
can you
beginning of her session replay, nothing works. Like all the network errors fail, subscription fail, like everything. And even after like she did a logout here, still things are failing or not. We still don't do a API call, but no, things works for her after she did a logout because she's
when did she do the log out?
when.
Yeah, like what time?
Oh yeah,
What time is it pressed? The button pressed. The
yeah.
log out button. What time is it pressed?
Press here. September 21. This is
At
Pacific.
four.
four
At four
Pacific.
on the dot.
Yeah, 4
Yeah,
Pacific in 12 seconds.
Okay, and then when was the first API error logged?
just API error. It's like
A minute before four.
It's about 9 seconds. Well, plus the
no.
12.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because the 51 seconds. Yeah, so 9 plus 12, 21
Mm. And are
seconds.
these in sync? Like, are they both accurately in sync? The amplitude and the century, I would assume.
This is
I,
the time. It should not
yeah,
be the
those
same.
time, yeah, those timestamps are
Timestamps, yeah.
for
Like the thought. I mean, when I say, I mean, are they accurate? Like
It
they
should
should
be.
be pretty accurate, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that means she got the error before she logged out. Okay.
yeah. Here's it shows in the logs. Like we don't have to go for
Hmm.
input to see. It's like network error, network error, uh, this mutation error. Like
Hmm.
everything was like all the network errors. Like here, here's it. You see it. Like the status 00000. Like everything. Like and oh wait, this is interesting. And the amplitude works for her, not our APIs. And briefly after she started, after the logout, everything starts working for her. But she did a logout like by hand manually. Because like if you look to the events, the app was working for her, so maybe it made sense her to do a logout.
I don't think so. She was surprised at it. You can see the conversation. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm having Tori check with her again, but um, she said she was going. And I'll get more details right away from it, but it sounds like she was using the app in a totally different way. Like there we like nowhere. She was nowhere near the logout button.
See,
So you're seeing it there again. This home screen viewed.
let me see if we do. Do
Do
we
we have
track?
yeah? Do we have
Mhm.
an amplitude event for tapping the hamburger menu?
That's what I was about to search for because I didn't see it there. So I was like, let me see if we do have it.
Okay. Wells, do you happen to remember if you put an event tracking in amplitude on tapping the hamburger menu?
Tapping the hamburger menu itself. Let me check here.
Yeah, it's a Lottie. It's a little that little blue tab with the three dots on it.
Yeah, I'm familiar. We have events for the three dot menu. I think we called it that way. Let me see if necessarily we have events for the toggling of the button.
No, we're talking about like the
Pressing on the hamburger menu, right?
yeah. I don't see it in the code, but yeah, can you confirm that?
Yeah, no, I don't think we have. We have the events for once you are uh in the drawer. So we have for the privacy policy, terms of service, get help, log out. When you press and close it, we have an event also. And also, if you press the added profile, add friends, notifications, block users, or alerts, everything inside of that is covered. But the act of pressing it itself is not.
But the act of closing it,
Yeah. So if there is a close button pressed from the three dot menu, so if you click on it and then you close it, we will capture that.
so does that help us if we're not tracking the event in the hamburger menu being pressed? We don't really know if it was open, right? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
we not know if it's missing from session replay.
yeah. Um, okay, so What do we think is happening here? I mean, you had a theory.
Yeah, the other theory that I'm having, it's like if this is not what happened, if if this event was not in here, then following this code, where is it? Following this code, there is like a purge that can happen while a persist happening. Persist happen whenever we do an API call for the get current user, and we do it when the user goes to the home screen. And there's some conditions here for the purge to happen, and the only one that it's here that it's looks interesting if what we get from the API, like the length, it's more than the max size, and the max size is 1 megabyte. Let me look this. Yeah, like this is the session where we're logged out, and all the yeah, they're not like megabytes, it's kilobytes. So even that, so if we had in any one of those that says 1 megabyte, I would say yes, but it's not. So these conditions, they're not gonna be true. Um,
Say that one more time.
so a purge can automatically happen
Mhm.
with the library we're using for persisting
Mhm.
if the data you're trying to persist is more than the max size, and the max size by default it's a 1 megabyte. That's
Yeah.
what we're using. And I went to confirm if the incoming data from the API, if like the size of it, if it's more than 1 megabyte, but it's not. You can see here the size.
Yeah.
So these, those are like APIs, like from here to here, the
Mhm.
APIs that were called before the logging out, and you can see the size. None of them is over 1 megabyte.
Yeah.
So
So it's not that.
yeah, it's not that.
Yeah.
And this, if it's not that, then yeah, it's like this logout button here. So somehow there's no somehow. I think the user pressed on it. It's just like it's not there in the session replay. We can't see it.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it. My only theory is that they press the hamburger menu looking for something. They don't see what they're looking for. They don't see the X at the bottom of it, and
Hmm.
they think log out is the way to close it. Maybe like, it, but I asked Tori that she thought there's no way her friend would ever do that. But I mean, I don't know how else somebody accidentally. No matter what, we need that secondary warning though. So Ismail, you're gonna work on that, right? Um, I mean, is there anything we should be doing to safeguard like the whole purging cache thing? It still does seem risky.
Well, like it's inside the library we're using for persistent data. It
Mhm.
sometimes I mean, it's not happening for us, but like the purge, it's there. It's like you can just add data. You need a function to clear the data if you want to. If we don't, if like from our code, if you don't want the purge, then yeah. But how the user can do a logout?
I don't know.
I can go like this is the library we're using, and I can go and edit the code by deleting this. Like I can just go and do it. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what's the side effect, but I can go. So the
Hmm.
user can
So what
even
would
like, but the user won't be able to do a logout if you press on the logout intentionally. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
right? Okay. Let me see the amplitude events for that user for Hannah before the logout is pressed. The home screen is viewed, right?
Yeah, it's like
Which means you would have that you'd have to be on the home screen to
yep,
get to the three logs. And
yeah,
we saw that on the other guy, the Italian user,
yeah. That guy pressed on the home button,
the
and
home button.
also yeah. Yeah, also it has that these events here.
It would have to be those.
Yeah. It, like he did spin the wheel.
That's right. Spin the wheel. So he was on home.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be as simple as making sure they can't just log out by hitting that log out button. I have a feeling they didn't know the X closes the menu and they hit log out to get the menu closed.
Yeah. That's why I was confused, like in the onboarding and tried to log in again.
Right. That would explain why they, yeah,
Mm.
want to be logged out. Because they definitely didn't want to be logged out. That much I think we
Mhm.
agree. It was unexpected, but we don't have evidence that our code in a defective way logged them out. It seems a user error. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to try and get confirmation from Tori's friend that she pressed the hammer menu. Okay, let's move on to other potential problems that I had said. There's some other ones where it looked like the splash screen just continued loading for a really long time. Um,
Yeah, development. Let's see.
that's the one where that's the Italian user. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you
Um,
sent it to me. I remember. Yeah, yeah, you sent it to me. Like, there's a session replay sent to me. You told me about like it was like
yeah,
last screen for 41 seconds.
yeah. I don't know how accurate that is. Go ahead and play it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's kind of
I
foolish.
saw the session replay. It's weird. Like, I don't know what's going on there. Like,
I do see the, and I've seen it on several where I see button clicks because you can see the taps, and they're tapping right in the center of the heart, which tells me that they are looking at the heart. They're not, sometimes session replay
yeah,
can trick you.
this one is different. Like, this is the splash screen.
Yeah, this,
Oh
well,
yeah,
I,
this in the heart.
right, exactly. See, that tells me they're seeing the splash screen.
Well, I don't. Oh yeah, here's a tap. I mean, it's not registered. Yeah, because it's not native and not.
Exactly.
Um.
I saw a lot of these. See, they
Hmm,
tap, and again,
yeah.
wiping, and they're like, what the hell's going on here? So
Well.
we lost this user.
Hmm. Well, as far as like hiding this splash screen is as soon as we decide whether this user is logged in or not, and how we decide that, it's like we look into the storage to see if there's a session saved in device storage or not. Then we go and hide or show. That's the only thing. Maybe that failed. Like we wanted to read from storage, but reading from storage failed, and the users have just stayed here.
Hmm.
But there's no error. Hmm. I would say something there failed. If it is happening from all of them, like, do you know, like, do you have the other session plays?
Yeah, there's several. I can send some more. um, here's one. I don't know if I sent this one already, but I'll send it to you since you got yours out. Oh, is this the one we just watched? I just sent it to you. I think it's a different one. Yeah, it's a
Yes.
different one because it's got the country code. But you can see they're also trying to tap.
Hmm. Oh, this one is different. I mean, yeah, the same thing, but like something failed for this user related to the API.
Okay.
Let me
And
see.
we lost. This was a good user too. They had added photo.
Need before each often defined step. Where we look for each?
while you're doing that, Jerry, I have a question. It might be a question for everybody here, but I understand we determine the country by how they set up their phone, like on original initial setup, they pick their language,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's English Canada, then their phone is Canada. If it's English America, their phone's America.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that's not working out. Like in South Africa, I'm seeing people have Australia, America, other one, like, but they're all in South Africa, like clearly, and same with Jamaica ones. There's no other.
Well, Jamaica, their prefix is basically like they enter it like a U.S. number.
So is South Africa, except you must dial three more digits, 286. So it's +1, but also 286. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. Africa is different. Jamaica and South Africa are different, I guess, because Jamaica you would use the U.S. prefix, but South Africa you are going to use the +27, which is a different prefix.
Yeah, that's true. Plus 2 7. Well, my question is, can't we go off of what is in century or amplitude? Because before they even go past the welcome button, we know what country they're in. And I want to show the right flag in onboarding because I've seen a lot of people struggle with it. This guy had an Australian flag there. It took him a while. He figured it out. He got to South Africa, and then he somehow like had to go back because he couldn't get his name entered right or his phone, and then it went back to Australia, and then he went almost 5 minutes and never got in.
Mm-hmm.
If it would just had a South Africa flag and prefix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if we can get that property from maybe Amplitude or I think Amplitude might have it better than Century.
Okay.
The other way is probably we can do like a location check and by their location find out where they are. But then that's I don't know.
We can use their IP, like from their IP to know like the.
Yeah, you could do the IP. However, I'm just thinking about it, and I don't know how much we want to overcomplicate it because it's like, okay, if I'm traveling and I download Circles, I have a US phone number, but now I'm going to be getting whichever country I'm in as the country code. Um, I guess it depends on the travelers, like how many travelers we have downloading the app that are out of their native country. But like you're saying, there are some people who
But there's so many things that make it like almost a guarantee. Like for instance, their Wi-Fi connection. Like if you're onboarding, um, let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I mean, I think the odds of it being someone traveling become a lot smaller than people just like at home like, downloading an app.
But I feel like if it's people that have their phone locale set to this, they're probably used to it. But one,
Well, I'm watching they're not though. They're having a lot of trouble. I've seen it often where they either can't figure out how to get the country code changed, and when they do, it changes back.
changes back.
Yeah, I mean was gonna look into that because like if you go forward and then you go back, like if you don't get let's say you don't get the auth code, which also is happening in some cases, it seems like.
More like a bug in the front end, something changing it. Because like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like the value that we had there. It got like deleted, so it falls back to the default, which is the US. So like that's like a bug in the front end where they go back and it's reverted to the US flag.
Yeah, you're gonna fix that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see here?
I'm trying to say like this user that was stuck in the splash screen. I have a question, Jerry. Like, is the trace? Where's that? What I was seeing the trace. Yeah. So can I see the response here in the trace? Or no?
Um.
Like,
Oh,
what?
yeah. No, you cannot see the response in the trace.
Oh, okay.
Which Sentry's like, we're gonna do it. We're working on it.
Oh, yeah. So, because like there's an error and not read property for each undefined. So something was undefined. Either like it's this query or this query.
For
This one.
each, go to the. Well, that's your JavaScript error. So click that.
Yeah.
You could. They don't have the trace. Yeah, get notifications and
Oh, okay.
rather than just start.
Yeah, yeah.
guessing.
When I was in here, it did not show me that. It's like it's only showing me this. What is it? Yeah. So it's because there's other. I see because there's other errors. It is not showing me this exact one. So I'm not really sure. I have to find is the ID. Okay. So here's just
Go
showing.
to. It looks like it's happened a lot in the past couple days. Go to the. Go to stack trace.
Yeah, but like the error, it's like it's grouping. Like the grouping, it's not because like whenever this cannot be property for each of undefined
Mhm.
happens, it just consider it the same error. But here it says like get notifications. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What I would do is I would start from latest. I click latest, and then I would backtrack,
Well, yeah. So this okay.
and then
Let me see
just see
this.
if the trace is correct.
The thing is, like this get notification, it was just added like a week ago. So
Go down. Like
it's
that's probably it right there. But yeah, look, it just started like a week ago.
yeah. I wrote this code like a week ago,
Mhm.
and so it's
Could
not.
that be causing an issue?
Mhm.
Could that be causing an issue?
I mean, yeah, like from the code here, from the trace logs here, yeah, but like it says like it's been for 90 days, and this code it was only a week ago.
Hmm.
Well, all of the for each, but look at the
Oh,
look at
I
the count.
can go to the first. Like here's the first. The first is 7 days ago.
That's
Okay.
because you have your window set to 7 days.
Right. So just because you had it set at 90 days doesn't mean it happened 90 days ago. It could have been still all within the last week.
Yeah, let's do the last 90 days and then the first.
Yeah. See, look at the
This
chart.
the earliest.
It's stacked.
Yeah, here's the chart. Yeah, here's it. Like,
That means it is since your change.
yeah. Okay. Let me see.
So we need to fix that.
But it's not crashing the app. It would not crash the app, but not would not cause the app to be always stuck in the splash screen.
Hmm.
Because this code has nothing to do with splash screen, and this code it's inside the chat. So the splash screen needs to be dismissed to go to here to have that error. Yeah, I can fix that. This error, I can fix it. And it's not like crashing or anything. But I'm not sure how. Wait, is it? Yeah, this is weird. Back. Yeah, what I was trying to see was I was trying to see if like the splash screen stuck is related to this error. And
Is it?
it seems it's not. It just they happened at the same time. But
Hmm.
wait, how this error happened and the splash screen still on? This code it lives inside the chat. User needs to be in a specific chat. It
Well, in
needs
the
to.
session replay, sometimes like you
Huh?
might not. It might be showing a splash screen, but maybe they're looking at the chat lobby. It's
Could
possible,
be. That's why they press N.
maybe. But the ones where they press right in the center of the heart, to me that, and I saw one guy press right in the center of the heart and then press right on the little badge thing on the heart. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. This replay, it's another replay I sent you.
Okay. There's okay. This is weird. Like these CPI calls. Yeah, here's it. Like just back the trace. Where it gone? I don't know. Wait, trace. They were here. No, they're not. Maybe a different one. No. No, they're gone.
Maybe hit refresh. Just like refresh the whole page.
Just gone. Okay.
Maybe you're in console.
I don't know. Well, like here, the trace. Like less of API calls. This is. Oh, not this one. Maybe this one. No, not this one. No, not this one. So let me click on the link again. They're gone. I swear God, they were here. It's from I found that error.
Oh boy.
Let me go to try to backtrace it like to page. Cannot. ID. No. They're gone. I don't know where the traces are. They were here. Just like try to find them. But yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
what? Yeah. Well, what was I want to say is like the trace, like it shows all the list of API calls we did, and here, like there's some fetches happening. These fetches, like we fetch the API, they
Mhm.
cannot be done if you are here in the splash screen.
Mm.
Like we don't do any fetches here, so
So
it's
maybe the session replay is just showing the splash screen, but really the user is in the app.
yeah, like I mean, I started like doubting like session replays, like quality.
Yeah, well, yeah, we know it's not that good. But wasn't there also an error?
Yeah, the error. Yeah, that's I confirm that the error has nothing to do with splash screen being stuck.
But what did it do to the user?
It do nothing. It does not crash the app. It
What?
just like you logged there and that's it. Let me see again there. Is it like a fatal one or not to confirm? Um, yeah, it's handled, and it's a error. It's handled, meaning handled like it did not crash the app or anything. Like we saw an error, we logged it to Sentry, and that's it. It's not crashing the app. Well, I mean, even like what's like the logic that was gonna do,
Mhm.
it's not gonna happen because this is undefined in all the logic. It's based on this is not undefined, so really nothing like the user did not get hurted or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and the fix for it, it's like it's easy. Just add a question mark like that. That's it.
Um, hmm. And what did amplitude say as far as the events for that user?
Okay, let me try and find this user. It's this one.
But what about the one where they were definitely tapping the heart? Like,
Yeah, let's open his amplitude too and see what's going on.
okay.
Oh, it's ready to go. 20. Seems that where is it? Uh,
Is this the one where he's on the splash screen for 41
yeah,
seconds?
yeah. This is that user.
Okay.
Welcome screen, welcome button. Hit it.
These are different sessions.
Yeah. Um, all the same day. I'm trying to find. Yeah, I think it's this one. It's here in the 49. Let me see. 7, yeah, 49, 49, 49, 49. All of this happens in a span of a second. All right.
Mhm.
Oh no, sorry, not a second. This is a minute. The 49 minute.
Couple seconds.
Yeah. Um. So here it says like you got like a notification pressed on it. Should open the app.
Okay. But
Push.
it's
It
just a
push.
splash screen.
It says plus screen and it's that's it. Is this like normal, Jerry? Like users only have these kind of events here?
Yeah,
Okay. It
that's
just
like you just get a lot of push notifications.
oh, I did not press on them. Yeah, yeah. There's no press. Yeah,
Hmm.
which did I
What?
heard. But this one it did press,
Yeah.
and this is where we start having So the user was not doing anything. Like from this,
Well, yeah, you can't tell because they're on a splash screen, so there's not going to be any amplitude
yeah.
error.
But how those?
But they never got past the splash screen. Let's watch the
Yeah,
session replay.
yeah. I never
So
got past. Mm.
yeah, you can see he's going to press right on the little badge. Well, that was to the right of the badge, but
Wait, what?
it must have been earlier in there.
I don't know, like this switch is happening.
So maybe go back to the beginning. Wait, where's the one? Is this the one where at the 31-second mark? No, this is not. This is a different one.
Okay, like I have this too. Like there's
Go to breadcrumbs. Um, no, go to.
there's only two. Like you only there's only it's
Our
only two.
Slack conversation. Scroll up.
Hmm?
Go to our Slack conversation.
Yeah, here's it. It only sent me two. It's
Scroll
only
up.
this.
No, right here. Stop. Where underneath where it says today. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, this is the one that we're looking
Yeah.
at. I guess. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the same. The
Uh,
same. The same. They are the same.
wait. Wait a minute. Why does
Yeah.
your?
Huh? Yeah. Here's it. I pressed on it. It's loading.
Yeah.
Let's watch it. It's the
Okay.
same one that we were seeing.
Okay. Are you seeing at 31 seconds? You'll see. This doesn't even show 31. I don't know why yours says it at like a whole time, like an hour.
Maybe it's something here in the settings. Let me see. Relative. Yeah, relative.
Okay, there was one tap below. Swipe.
This one makes sense. I
Yeah,
would say like the user here, it's definitely stuck in the splash screen.
yeah, there it is, right there. You tap there, and in the middle. See, like they see the heart. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, this one the user is stuck. I know because like there's no logs, there's no API
right,
calls.
right.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah. So
This
let's
one,
figure out.
the
Yeah.
other one does. This one does not make sense.
This one, maybe the splash screen goes away, but we don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because like there's events, there's other stuffs going on. There's no way.
Okay, but let's focus on the one. This one guy, because he got stuck here for 40. Now it says 42 seconds. See what I mean? Like, so if you go to the 31-second mark, if
Oh
you
yeah, here because I changed it. There's a settings
that's why.
change.
Yeah, that's
So
much,
relative.
much better. Okay, so if you go to the 31-second mark, is where, yeah, a little more, it gets obvious to me right there. They're pressing right in the center of the heart, so, and right on the badge. See, they're like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so, okay, so just so we're in agreement, they are stuck
Yeah,
here.
yeah, they are stuck. Yeah.
So then why? Why are they stuck? What happened? How do we fix it? How many other people is this happening to? And I don't know where you left off. You were looking at the code you did a week ago on the notification thing. Are you concerned at all that that code?
No, no, it's not related to it because that code is inside the chat. You have to go to your lobby, pick a chat,
Yeah.
go inside of it, then that code will be executed.
But there were lots of errors in the last week.
Yeah, for that code. And I told you like that code that those errors they're all handled.
They're all
They're not
handled.
crashing the app. They are not making the user stuck or anything.
Okay. Okay. So, but let's figure out this one.
Mm-hmm.
What happened here?
Mm,
You go to the user's session replay, scroll down to the bottom,
yeah, like there's
tap on
session.
that, the bottom
Oh
ID.
yeah, this one. It's
Oh,
only
sorry,
one.
it's the one. Okay.
Yeah, only one for. Wait, so
So this is a fresh install.
yeah. Wait, what? How is? Hmm. what could happen here? Just install, no logs, no nothing. Yeah, I don't see anything here useful. There's basically nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything. No trace, no errors, no network, no console. And like to reproduce this, it's gonna be hard. I don't know. It's a Samsung like.
We don't know why.
No, like I don't know why. Because there's
Can Jerry check things on the back end, Jerry, for this session? This
What?
person never got past the splash screen. Amin can't really trace. There's very few breadcrumbs here. Are you able to see a problem at this time on this day?
What time is it?
it's like
1:17 p.m. UTC.
Yesterday.
also this from here, like this user did not like call the API or anything.
Yeah. So there's no traces. What do we don't have anything in amplitude.
I didn't check that yet, but I don't know how to check it because like
Go to tags.
tags, there's no ID for this user.
Oh, I thought there was. We'll go back to Sentry. Tap their ID. Oh, that's literally the only session we have for them. Click it. Okay, tags.
Yeah, we checked. There's only this.
So we don't have IP address or anything that we could use. So there's no way I could tell anything.
Yeah, like there's like nothing here like to help.
Yeah, there's nothing here that would help me identify this person. IP address would help. Let's see. User, if they had another session, that would help. Yeah, this is all. I don't have anything.
Okay, so I'm trying to get some more information from Tori's friend on that other situation. But you're saying you can't see anything here, Jerry? Nothing to add to this?
There's nothing trackable here. Like there's nothing, no action here that we can use. There's no data point that we can do to associate this user.
Is this SDK? Do we know, like, did this come from the Google Play Store like it should have? Or did they install it a different way? Does it matter?
No, I think that just means they were on build 76. Yeah, there's nothing in here that I can link this, that we can do to link this user.
Okay. Well, definitely don't want this happening to lots and lots of people. I mean, I have more of these. There's a lot of these where it's just like seems like they're stuck on the splash screen.
One thing that I can imagine is what if they open the app and they've never used the app before, and let's just say their network is down. What happens?
Good question.
Because yeah, like I mean, IP address would help me. Uh, anything that's fingerprintable. Well, we have the user ID, but then we only have one session. We don't have anything in the go to the network stack, the network tab. Yeah, we got nothing in the network tab. There's nothing here that I can use to tie them. Go to tags again. Yeah, we have their phone type, which is Samsung. S21. That's nothing that really drills down this user without
Yeah, like
making
also
assumptions
like
away.
if only like Sentry was adding a user IP here.
Yeah, the IP would be. Why don't we assign the IP on login? Because we only do it. I think we
I
only
mean,
do
Sentry does that automatically for us, but I don't know why they do not attach it to session replays.
it. Mhm.
Like sometimes, like it's in the issues, like where I remember I seen it. I do see it. Yeah, like is it somewhere here? Where's IP? Swear to God, I do see it. Yeah, there's a IP address. Like it does. Like I like in the code, the React Native code, JavaScript code, we don't set the user IP. It all happens automatically. With all this stuff here, like it all Sentry gets all this data automatically for us. But I don't know why they don't attach it for a session replay. Like
Does it?
you have it.
Does any of that help in this
I
situation?
mean, if we had the user IP would help to track this user.
Okay, but you do have it now. You found it.
No, we don't have. We have it only on issues, like if there's an error. But like in session replays, they don't do it. They don't add user IP here.
You sure it's not in
Here's it.
network?
Yeah,
Under
it's
under net. Go under network.
yeah. We checked. Like there's nothing here. Here. Like I checked all of them again and again.
Okay. Okay.
Is let me see. Yeah.
Well,
For user specific. Okay. Have this. Well, yeah, I don't know why they do not do it. I mean, I can add it myself if I want to for the future, but like as far as for this user, like we don't have any way to track it.
okay. Um, any guesses on why they're stuck? I guess Jerry had a guess. Maybe they have no internet connection.
Or it's something that's preventing them from communicating with our backend.
Well, they had to have some kind of internet connection because Century registered the tap.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Well, it could be like our backend could be firewalled or something. That's another
What
possibility.
does what does that mean?
if if it was like firewall or anything, it will be here. It status 0.
Yeah, that's true.
So this user is stuck in a splash screen for that means the app needed like 40 seconds and even more to spin up.
That
Maybe it was
seems
on,
high.
yeah, maybe it was like on a low memory something. Oh, let me go. There is a place where we check. It's insights.
Yeah,
Um,
shouldn't you be able to see, Jerry? Like a slow. I think I sent you a screenshot, Jerry, actually, where it was like,
That's I don't I that's really not related.
yeah, I know it's probably not related here, but isn't that like also a possibility though that something went too slow behind the scenes?
I mean, anything's a possibility, but I don't think this is it.
Can you check at this time any major slowdowns on our side?
Okay. Um, but I mean, if this is a user that hasn't onboarded, we don't have their user key. Like we don't even check our backend actually when we do we even wait for the backend when we're onboarding? What's this
no,
time?
we don't. We don't call the back end or anything
I really
like in the splash screen. We don't not do any of that.
yeah. What time was this?
1 p.m. UTC.
Um, what's this I'm seeing? Actually, I just opened it up. What's this I'm seeing that uh people are trying that you're passing is place service available to the backend? What is this?
What
Is
are
a
you looking at?
service
I'm not
available
sure.
being passed to the backend?
I'm not really sure what you're referring to. Like, is it?
What
Are you sharing your screen or
I could share my screen because yeah, what is this?
is it what?
Is place service available is getting passed here.
Oh yeah, it's the community service. It's like
Why is this getting passed and update user? What I'm saying, what version did we do this in? This is now all the API calls are going to fail for this.
wait what?
You're passing a field that is not defined by the GraphQL input, which I can fix it, but why are we doing that?
Well, oh yeah, like let me remember like why we did it. We did it to know whether the user is like installed because like there's this user, I guess South Africa or I don't know, where like it was stuck in the onboarding, and we were like maybe he installed the app, he side loaded the app. No, he's not side loaded the app, but like
I
he's
don't.
using an Android phone that does not has a Play Store.
Yeah,
So, oh yeah, and we said, yeah, we're gonna add this to Sentry so we can know. Are you saying it's passed to the update user?
yeah, it's being passed an update user.
True. Yeah, I can see that.
Worried that this is. Wait, what the heck? What is this? Oh,
Is this gonna break like users?
yeah.
That
Okay,
doesn't
so
sound good.
yeah, so okay, let me go and find.
Let me. I will push it from the back end, but update
But
bot.
like, yeah, but let me search Sentry and see if like this is breaking, we should see in Sentry, right? Your end or my end.
Yeah, that's what
We
I found it. Did we just put a new version out for Android?
we did. Yeah, this is like was when we did this. When it was like 6 days ago.
Yeah, like
Can you send me the issue, like the Sentry issue you're having, so I can look it up for myself?
let me find the right one here, but I mean, I'm just gonna add it to the input.
Yeah, but like Yeah, this is good. I just want to look up the sensitive issues, like where you find it, because I don't find it.
It's on the. There's a back end. You have to switch to the back end.
Oh, I have to set it back end. Okay, okay. Hmm. Why is keep doing that? Search input. Well, is it like breaking the app? That's what I'm asking.
I. It would certainly prevent. It would break this mutation. Right. It's update user.
Yeah.
Update
It,
user.
well, and this mutation is being called when the ID does not equal subscription ID.
I mean, if you want, I will flag these API calls that don't have play service enabled.
No, yeah, yeah, we're gonna do all of that. I'm just like right now trying to see how is this can be causing issues. Like for example, logging out the users. You know,
Mhm.
that's what I'm trying to see, but I don't find any trace of it in a
When it
front
comes to
end.
logging out, I think Tori's friend came to the conclusion that she might have logged herself out. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that I think that the modal will prevent it to get a second choice on it. But let's stay on this right here, and maybe it is causing that splash screen. What could this? Let's go. Let's investigate. What
This
could this
okay.
consequence?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what's the consequences? Like, I don't see any in the front end. The back end, yeah, it is because okay, but it was being triggered. Okay,
So
when
Jared,
how
when you
many?
say it will break the mutation, what mutation?
But yeah, when the mutation that's update a user info, if the user, I guess, right, Jay, you did this. Is it like when here's it prevent updates when user key? No, but before that, but like we did this, like if a user went and um turned off the notification settings and turn on the notification settings again.
Yeah, yeah. It's meant to like update. It's really to help keep notifications in sync.
Yeah, so only that. So only if this mutation is working is only if a user went and turned off his notification and turned on again, then this mutation will be triggered, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a very case thing, but isn't it also called when you like update your name in the app?
No, not from here.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
this. So you can see here is player service available. It's passed only here inside this use effect.
Uh-huh.
That's inside the routing. That's get called whenever we have, oh yeah, first name, last name change. Yep, it's in the dependencies.
Hmm.
But wait, okay, so it's gonna trigger that, and we'll have again call. But no, it's not gonna be triggered because like the player ID does not equal. It should be not equaling to subscription ID, the new one, right?
Right. Yeah, it's only called conditionally.
It's only called conditioning when a user toggle off and on his notification settings.
Or it's their player ID changes.
That's how the player ID gets change. It does
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, that's like it's when we get a different player ID.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't see how is this like causing the splash screen.
No,
Like
I don't think that's causing the splash screen. I
Mhm.
just like opened up Sentry and I saw a huge spike
Yeah,
come up.
yeah, we need to fix that. Like
I
I'll do the code change now too.
I pushed a back end update to accept that from the input.
Is that the fix, or is there more that needs to be done to fix it?
That's the fix.
Okay.
It's just something that wasn't, I guess, I mean, was trying to add it to log it, but yeah, I wasn't aware of it, so we couldn't add it to the back end. So anything that, yeah, anything
So,
that tried to request it got declined.
okay, what do you think the consequence, real world consequence was?
If anything, it's potential that these users did not receive notifications at like from when they logged into the app.
I see. And now it'll
If
automatically.
like they will not receive notification if like they went and turned off and on notification again.
Yeah, if their player ID changed.
Which happens a lot, right? So
No, like player ID does not change a lot. Like the player
only
ID, it's
maybe in reinstall.
yeah, maybe in reinstall it changed. Like even like turning on and off notifications, it does not for iOS. I know
Okay.
Android maybe for iOS, no, it does not. It's like only like really no one knows. Like they say like when the app reinstall,
Okay.
but there's sometimes the iOS just decided to change it, and that's what rarely happens. It's not like it needs for the user to be like very inactive in the app for long term, so
Okay.
his player ID is
But
inactive.
Pete Fox,
Like,
I can tell you, he's in the app every day.
yeah,
So did the fix you did, Jerry? Is it going to restore notifications if anybody lost them?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
password.
Next time they get back in the app, it's gonna reset.
Okay. Okay, and that's pushing to production.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue in our.
question before like do Jerry, do we want to keep sending this? Is where is it?
What? Sending the is play service available? Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. I mean, it's part of the input now, so
Okay. I need to add it to the schema right here. Oh no, I don't.
no, because it's an input.
Oh, it's an input, so nothing. Okay, so it's gonna be there. Yeah. Um, now we go back to user being stuck. You were searching for something, Jerry. The you stumble on this.
Yeah. Okay, where were we? We were looking to see if when this person did their session replay, if there were anything odd going on in the back. So what time was this? Oh, I mean, go back.
It was
It was UTC 1 p.m. yesterday.